back. Ladies, I am realizing more and more that I need a photographer as my BFF, right? Between the influencers that are coming on this show, the girl bosses on this show, they are sharing with us, the power of a picture, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. It's amazing that your feed, your sales, your following, everything can be based upon a picture, right? So Chelsea West, I'm happy you're here today. You are going to show us how it's done. What does it take? That's my first question for you, Chelsea. Sure. What does it take to get that perfect picture?
Listen, if you, and I tell specifically moms this all the time, if you do not feel comfortable and if you do not have the confidence in yourself, everybody else that sees that picture is going to read you like a book. So from shoes that you put on to the dress that you wear to the makeup to the lashes, if any of it does not feel comfortable, if any of it makes you like kind of squirm and wiggle, everybody else is going to see it. So you have to feel comfortable, confident, and ready to go for those pictures so that everybody else can see who you are and what you're representing, regardless if it's for your brand or your family or those friends who are reading your, like on Instagram, all of it. You've got to feel comfortable. Number one.
And you were a teacher, right? And
it was. Yeah. Sorry.
You quit being a teacher to become a professional photographer. And a lot of people struggle with that, to know, is now the time to step out and leave my full-time job to jump into this and become an entrepreneur, which can be scary. Share with us what inspired you to take that leap and when you decided to do that.
Well, I loved being a teacher. I did not choose to leave. I had a medical concern pop up that kind of forced me out. Mm-hmm. And in my mind, I was just going to take a year off and then I would come right back into it. And that was 3 years ago. So it's been a hot minute. I would love to get back in the classroom eventually, but I have always carried a camera around with me and initially had started taking pictures at our ranch of animals and all the things out there and realized I need to practice on things that move. So I called a friend of mine who had 3 kids at the time. She now has 4. And said, let me steal your kids for a day, because that doesn't sound creepy. And I need to just take pictures of things that move. I did that. My cousin was like, hey, we need pictures too. And it has been word of mouth ever since.
A lot of people on social media, influencers, are using presets. I don't ever use any of them because I don't know how and I don't know which ones to use. I'm a little bit challenged in that area. So as a photographer, how do you feel about using presets? And are there any that are good that you would recommend that we use?
I personally do not use presets, and like you, I have never ventured down that road. I like to have more control of what I'm putting in and taking out, and so I don't really have a lot of recommendations on what presets to use. Lighting is 100% by far the most important, and you can fix lighting. You can't always fix focus. So as long as you feel comfortable with the light that you've got, I think that beats any preset for sure.
Big question is, how do people reach you to get your amazing services?
Oh, thank you. I am on Facebook and Instagram. Both are Chelsea West Photography. I have not ventured into the world of TikTok yet, but the teens that are around me are like, you have to. I'm like,
girl, I want to see you doing all the moves when you get on TikTok, okay? I want the robot. I want all the things, right?
No, listen, these grays do not dance very well. Like, listen, I know my age range. I know it.
Some Chelsea West. You guys, make sure you hit up Chelsea West. I love your energy. You're so fun. I'm glad you made it on the show today.
Pull up, girl boss, and join the show. That's right. It's time for your 5 minutes of fame with the hosts of the Connect Show West Texas. Yes, every week we bring in one VIP influencer to bring the magic. Register today at theconnectonline.com.